Done with trying to reclaim taken territory. No. Today we're bringing the fight directly to them. CIS forces are scouring all over this region, but we'll be focusing primarily on the northern region of the continent. Thanks to the generosity of General Plo Koon, we received some, let's just say, reinforcements from the 104th Wolfpack. The greater the numbers, the greater our likelihood of success, or the greater the likelihood the server's gonna die. So, that's what I intend on doing on this fine day. You're gonna have to smell the roses, because today you're gonna be the thorn up the CIS's ass, and I can't wait to have that airfield today. Now, long-range communications are going to be represented similarly to the way they were over the most recent FTX.
Alright, Josh, you can update the
zero, but
markers now.
Logistics or aviation, you're going to use frequency 3.5. Platoon element and squad-to-squad comms are going to be on 7.5 alongside armored. Now, your squad leads already know where they're going, so follow them once you're dismissed. You're going to be split up between Teams 1 and Teams 2. Team 1 is going to consist, if I remember this correctly, or I could just look on the map with the deleted zones, thank you for that. Orca 2, 1-1, 1-2, and platoon element. Team 2 is going to consist of everyone else, Orca 1, 1-3, 1-4, and myself, company element. The zones are now being drawn up on the map, thank you Chaos. And in terms of the meeting locations, you should know where to go by now. I believe the team leads should tell you. But at this point, are there any questions? Perfect. Now we're going to take this nice and slow. We're going to take this nice and fucking slow. So, Team 1 leaders, step forward. Okay. Team 1, go ahead. Take your respective group over to your zone. Start your briefing.
Follow us, main hangar.
That includes the 104th, whoever is assigned to Team 1.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. Oh
God.
my
Holy
lord.
Alright, follow on, Cerberus, follow on.
Pray.
Oh my fuck.
Pray.
Hold still.
No.
Let the server catch up.
Oh.
On the server.
Fuck it.
That we don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
Sit tight, boys.
Someone patch up the server.
Door's not opening.
I'm waiting for the
Everyone stand still.
Playing fucking
Kirby.
squad
Say
on
again?
dial-up computer.
Yeah.
Up.
Alright, just desyncing because of all that people.
Oh
no.
Keep,
Oh.
just keep fucking waiting.
Oh,
The server
coffee on 104.
has.
God.
Oh hey Dover.
It's like I precision of Iron Banner all over again.
No, we're catching up.
Yeah, it's going. It's going. We're gonna be okay. For the moment. For the next 10 seconds, we'll be okay.
Yes.
I am. I got you.
Ah, some people were joining. That explains it.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't.
Idiot.
Carmine, just for neatness sake, you hop into the line with Beakwood.
You said what, the third one?
Main hangar, right side, third lat.
Yo, the paint job on your guys' lats is
Slowly making my way there.
Yep. Like I said, behind the first lat on the right side, there are arsenals, so you can grab a parachute there.
Should have grabbed them there. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Hey, at least we get to look cool in front of the teams.
I was about to say.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all just desyncing for them, so...
Step one to being a pretend special forces boy. So look cooler than you are.
You need that big swinging dick. Oh my god, an ARC trooper in the pilot seat. Is he sitting for you? Yeah. Okay, no, he's standing full through the cockpit. Oh, he sat down just as I took a fucking screenshot. Goddammit. Jester, set your approach. Oh, I love this. I'll just set a green light and red light because I don't know where you're gonna come from.
That's not good.
Wow, it's not even gonna let us in.
Um.
Eventually it will.
Oh, Ace interact on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Get in.
Line set.
Wow, no, that's really done. Oh,
Then,
there we go.
them out.
Yeah, make sure you're using the double V to eject. Alright, Jester, you're gonna be 1, Beans 2, Angel 3, Frosty 4, and LP 5.
I'm gonna be the last man out because I'm sort of important.
It's fine. Fine, you can be last.
Wait. You're saying the pilot's not going to be the first one out?
That would be the smart out. Okay, we're special forces.
We put the special in special forces.
Oh, this desync is gonna be fun. It should be fine as long as Gesture doesn't lag like FPS was.
Already.
Generally, I don't have FPS issues.
I'm already seeing it.
That changes today.
And 5.
Alright, I'm restricting time. Climb time.
Just keep the doors open.
I like how you open the ramp as well.
I'm gonna need that to be open. I'm about 90% sure of that.
User left your channel.
Do you want me to level out at 4,000 or do you want me to go for maximum altitude?
Level.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have leveled off at our maximum cruising altitude of 4,077 meters. Please take a note very quickly that you cannot see the ground from our current altitude.
User left.
That is perfectly normal, do not worry.
So, what's our in-flight movie?
Whatever it is, just
Saving
quick.
Private Ryan. Never mind.
I mean, we're doing a sabotage mission. Episode 2 of Band of Brothers.
Oh, Operation Overlord.
Damn right.
Our snack selection for the day will be peanuts and cookies.
And cookies, not one or the other?
Yes, we are very monetarily gifted on Air Megalodon.
What about those blue potato chips that Jeff Oh shit.
We're about to be at red light, by the way. If we don't stop desyncing.
We're at red! No, we're not! We're at red!
Red light.
That's all I see.
Alright, red light, break.
Moment of silence.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Have a good night.
Alright, green light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the hell out of here.
Forward.
It's not letting me out.
I got hurt exiting, but I'll be fine.
Eventually add.
Oh, I actually got sort of really hurt exiting.
It let me out and then forced me back in.
Start making your way south side. We're gonna be infiltrating through there. That little bay southwest.
We're opening at 250.
Around 250.
Still can't see the ground.
I can still see the lat.
Pull it early if you're worried.
I'm no pussy.
Pull it 70, you won't.
Bet.
Oh, what a time for an
I
air
can see
missile.
land.
Oh, there goes the lad. It's on fire.
User joined your channel.
Okay, so I could not see the water come up at all. I slapped directly into it.
You're alive? That's why I pulled early a little bit.
APC, grid 0,
I pulled at 250 and I'm perfectly fine.
Yep, I'm at 190 meters and gliding. I'm treating myself on the way down.
I'm at 110 meters.
I'm at... Oh boy, I'll see you guys eventually.
I'm assuming you're pretty high up.
You guys are measuring to land, right? When you touchdown, go underwater and use underwater comms.
I don't know if we're close enough to go underwater.
I mean, I'm about to hit the water. Yeah, I'm touching it right now.
So
my primary answer.
my game froze up and I smacked the water pretty hard, so I'm probably gonna pass out before I make it figure out.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get bearings, so
You can treat in your parachute.
half a click in the water. Start moving 120, primary insert on the map. Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm about 500 meters offshore.
I'm like a click.
I'm 630 meters out.
I'm going submersive.
Rally up!
Oh, hello. Hello.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Check, check.
Lima Charlie. I can't see that patrol over there anymore.
This is the best vantage point we're gonna get.
Yep.
Oh, they're shooting over to the west. And Angel's losing connection. Rip. Yeah, patrol's coming back.
Yeah, Frosty, or we should all be here.
Before we attack?
Or at least all of us should be here.
I can see Frosty.
There's a whole foot patrol over there.
Atlantis Actual Kraken. Frosty did not get a reinsert.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. Tango mic cracking out.
I was starting to feel.
So what are we thinking for an attack plan?
Our line, beeline it up, hop the fence, and try to get into that building.
Copy.
Or,
612, this is Atlanta Factual, frequency 60, how
We
copy?
can enter from close northwest, go up to the buildings, and just hug the walls to it.
Yeah, because the one jackass that's on top of that building, he might spot us if we hop the fence. Then again, there could be enemies in the buildings too, I'm not sure.
There probably are.
In that case, we can just hop the fence, plant the explosives, and bounce.
There is a broken fence up 345 that we can just run in real fast. Oh, we'd have to follow the shore.
I mean, it looks like there's a patrol covering that area too.
Yeah, anyway, we're definitely getting engaged. There's
Yeah,
no way of being stealth.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of how close do we want to get before we start blowing shit up.
I feel like if we at least go by the buildings, we might have a little bit more cover when we do. Whereas if we go from the brush, I mean, we're gonna have to be quick if we're not gonna want to get caught out in the open.
And we're gonna have to time their patrol. And we don't even know how far out they go.
Let's do the buildings. Let's move northwest along. There's a wall that we can move along with the trees covering us.
Okay.
Pull back into Defilade.
Yeah.
T-Skunk's gone a little bit better.
Yeah, people are spread out. Hold, hold, hold. Contact 12 o'clock. EI patrol.
What's the bearing?
Oh shit,
Dead
I see
west.
it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do we just want to move up the fence over here?
We try just going over the hill instead, being fast about it.
Yeah, move 300 to the wall.
On ping there, I saw a couple droids walking around.
Yeah, we're just moving northwest to the wall.
Okay.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Sounds like Orca.
It's contact right up front. Straight north.
Get down, there's a patrol right in front of us. They're aggroed at the enemy team. I think they're aggroed at a lat somewhere.
Yeah, they're facing west, so I don't think they see us.
We're gonna have to ditch the idea of going along the fence. We're gonna have to go north out in the field.
Just following the coastline.
Let's, there's like a little divot, just move north direct.
Yeah, just get sort of into Defilade. And take it slow. Let let the actual platoons take care of dragging attention.
Alright, there's a guy in the roof that I can't get past.
Well, he's not looking at us.
Is he not?
No, he's aggroed on the west.
Alright, just sprint across. There's a droid right out here at the barracks. He moved away. Alright, stack up on this wall, on the building. Alright, I'm gonna start moving.
Where's that?
I'm moving.
There's a whole team right behind this wall.
User left your channel.
Contact. This is actually impossible to fight like this.
You said there was a team on the other side of this wall?
We're definitely hurt. They're gonna start coming to us.
You might want to up our pace.
There's only two angles they can
Desync.
attack from, north and south. So just watch those angles. How bad is it?
We're starting to catch up. I think we're good.
Well, I'm getting shot through something. I'm getting shot through the wall.
I just saw one clip through the wall, but then it clipped right back through, so...
Are there droids on the other side of this wall?
Yeah, I think there is. I can toss a grenade over.
Frag out.
Oh yeah, there's 3 I count, and one of them's on con. Oh shit.
Cover me. I'm working on code.
User left your channel.
I don't know what to shoot at.
If you can see it standing, shoot it.
Yes, do you want me to work him, or...?
Both. Yes, both of us.
Just sliding around on the floor from Baronet.
User left your
Code, stop
channel.
moving if you can hear me.
User joined your channel.
Okay, I'm starting IV.
Did you check pulse already, or...?
No, I haven't, but he's probably gonna need CPR.
Yeah, I figured.
Fluids are more important right now.
What's your bleed out time like usually on the server? Pretty fast?
It can go fast, it can go slow,
Holy
but
cow.
large amount of blood is generally not a good sign.
Okay.
Alright, start a stitch, I'm checking vitals.
Last pulse was 204.
And it's coming down.
There's a whole team right in front of us.
It's 25%.
Okay, yeah, his heart rate's coming down.
Send traffic for
Beans is hit.
Be
I got
advised. Zone 2 has currently already started engaging with the J.
I'm treating Beans now.
On respective zones, and we are currently Oscar Mike to objective Alpha. How copy?
So copy, acknowledge, be
Where are we getting
advised,
shot from?
1-2 is cleared out.
North.
Their objectives, they're recording with logistics to get them into the house. The other team in zone 1 are about to
I think I'm back up.
That's an actual minus actual. Acknowledge.
Yeah, you're back up, you're still in severe pain. I'm finishing your bleeding now.
solid copy.
You hear me, Beans?
Yeah, I hear you. I can't do anything.
Okay, yep, known bug, just hang in there for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Beans, let's see how this works. Alright, Beans, you're good.
Alright, thanks.
Y'all's medic settings are different than mine, so tell me what I need to be trying to get him at. So I'm noticing
right now, just cover.
I'm up.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Oh, my earplugs reset. Yeah, Beans, don't peek this wall, nade out.
There's more coming across that far field.
Yeah, we got far north. I'm crossing to the container.
Cross.
I'll go with you.
Oh, he just teleported through the thing. Yo, I have splint. Run.
Like 3 weeks.
You want to just plant the bomb and get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Cover me. I'm in place 2.
Got the sniper from the tower from earlier?
Yeah, I got it.
One charge that.
Copy. Just pull straight east once we get both charges set.
Both charges set. I'm actually unsure though if this is the main objective. This is just a POI.
Well, does it look like the right thing?
Definitely looks like some kind of radio tower or alarm.
Well, then let's call it that, and we'll start extract.
User joined your channel.
Start moving east. Just look at east into the water.
Alright, copy. Code, make sure that everyone is clear on your screen before you det. It's gonna be client side for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until everyone says in water.
Beans, are you in motion?
Beans, check.
Someone go check if Beans is up.
I can see him walking in place,
Beans, pull east now.
User joined your channel.
Get to the water.
User joined your channel.
Alright, my bad. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Don't worry about it.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Get in, get submerged.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. Timed out. Error.
Jester in water.
User left your channel.
Code,
User joined your channel.
my overwatered is a little bit different, so fuck.
User left your channel. User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User
Just
joined
that.
your channel.
Want me to radio in? Oh, hey, Code, we're having that overwater bug. Let's get everyone in the water.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
How now, brown cow? You hear me?
Yeah, do you have overwatered V3 on?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. What the hell?
It's about 8 meters difference. It's about the same that we've been experiencing.
That's weird. Mine's the same as the Wolfpack guys.
That's really weird. Maybe I'll have to update my mod. It's not different enough to matter right now, though. Do you want me to radio Atlantis, tell them that objective complete?
Tell them that a radio tower looking thing was destroyed and confirm if the alarm is gone.
Copy.
He probably knows.
User left your channel.
Atlantis Actual, this is Kraken LR60, over.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
It's a for us race.
Timed out.
Atlantis Actual, this is Kraken LR60, how copy, over?
User left your channel.
Neptune Actual, Kraken.
User joined your channel.
Neptune Actual, Kraken, are you in contact with Atlantis at this time?
Negative this time. I call for him. I'm going to respond to it.
Roger that. Same response here. Please notify him if you hear him sign back onto net that we destroyed something that appeared to be a radio tower. Unsure if objective will resurface for contact in approximately 10 mics. Over.
User left your channel.
Copy. We'll communicate.
Tango Mike, Kraken out.
User joined your channel.
Alright, Dell's off. Dell's currently off net. I've left a message with SWAT and I've told him that we'll resurface to communicate in 10 minutes.
Alright, let's go to RP2.
RP2.
User joined your
By the way,
channel.
guys, if you are on CC holding up your gun, you'll go faster if you take that off underwater.
Don't hold shift.
Yeah, that also goes slower. Holy cow, you're right. What mod ride the coast this fast? It's faster underwater mod or whatever.
Yeah, it's like swim with any uniform or something. It gives you dive suit swim speed in any uniform that you wear.
User left your channel.
That's pretty clutch. Like, it's really weird. We're doing like a Moncala campaign right now, and if you're wearing one of our custom armors, you have the swimsuit effect, but if you're not, you don't.
User left
I think this one does any uniform.
Yeah, it's just a global thing, I think.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
I hear the blaster fire going off above us.
User joined your
And it's
channel.
glad, and today I am glad that we are underwater.
User left your channel.
Desync, hold still.
User joined your channel.
I think we're out of it.
Frosty moving.
Okay, yeah, we're out of it. It was just a second.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User in your channel timed out.
Beans, you may have to go into your TFAR radio settings and set it. I'm not sure what the default is. I've got mine bound to caps lock.
I think it defaults to like Alt tilde or something.
Probably something stupid like that, yeah. Tilde.
Tilde. The button below escape, above
User
tab.
entered your channel. User left
Next to
your channel.
1.
User in your channel timed out.
I didn't hear you. We'll sort it in a minute.
User joined your channel.
Let's take a break right now, Jester. Go see if Dell has any radio communication with you.
Did you see him sign back in?
Is he like not in the server? Is that what you mean?
I'll try and reestablish contact.
User left your channel.
Atlantis Actual, this is Kraken, how copy, over.
User joined your channel.
Atlantis Actual, Kraken in the blind will resurface in 5 mics to try and reacquire signal. Out.
Let's go to, obviously, like, options, controls, configure add-ons, and then go to the Task Force Arrowhead radio, all the way down on the bottom. So that's at us. We're being shot at, but they can't hit us underwater. They can't shoot us from underwater.
They probably saw me surface.
Yeah, they probably did. Just move a little bit more west. Beans, all the way down at the bottom, there's like DD radio. Set whatever you want to talk on that, and that's what it'll be.
Just make it caps because you can't use your regular radio underwater anyway.
It's an astute observation.
Alright, Jester, what is your information?
I was unable to establish contact. We'll resurface in 5 minutes.
Alright, just keep it along the coast, I guess.
Yeah, let's keep moving according to the movement plan.
Oh, stand by. Let's let Beans get his comms up first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and for underwater wounded recovery, just keep in mind that while dragging someone, you can swim with them. It looks better when you swim backwards with them, but it's faster if you swim forwards.
User entered your channel.
Can you guys hear me?
Affirm.
User joined your channel.
Just go for a nice dive while Battlefield is going on.
User in your channel timed out.
Jester, when we get to RP2, I want you to communicate with other squads and figure out where they're at so we can regroup.
Yeah, copy that. I'll work with Neptune on that.
Frosty, you know where Angel went?
Megan, if you DC'd earlier.
To be honest, if I DC, I'm probably not going to get back on.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
If you get back in the server, the op will be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main reason.
Well, when you try and join back, it'll also lag everyone that's still on the server.
Oh, hey, you guys have CR. Congratulations.
Is that one of ours?
I was gonna say, is that one of yours or one of ours?
Let me check.
I don't know, but CRs sometimes do come to ops if they didn't get their BCT in yet.
Yeah, we allow them to come to ours if they haven't done BCT yet.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of ours.
I haven't seen new train, so I can check your Discord.
Nor have I, but that sounds like some dumbass name one of our guys would use.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of ours.
User joined your channel.
I can confirm it right now. Let me just check.
I was just looking in the Discord application status.
That's what I was gonna do.
I'll check ours on my phone while we're swimming here.
It's not in our Discord.
Also check the Orbat.
Yeah, I looked. I don't see any CRs.
Damn, the instructors on fucking, they're busy as hell.
Yeah, all the BCT instructors have been really busy over this past week while I've been away.
Yeah, one of your guys was saying you guys have had a real population boom the last couple weeks.
Yeah, it's a second baby boom.
OBJ, or RP2 is direct west from us right now.
Alright, start resurfacing, start moving northeast.
User joined your channel.
Jesus Christ.
User entered your
Still
channel.
sounds like a lot of fire on the surface. We only have one person peek it.
I can resurface first, see what's up.
That sounded like it was coming at us.
I think we got far enough where they won't know where the hell we went. There's a small little town though right here with the lighthouse.
Oh, is that the lighthouse?
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
The lighthouse.
Do you enjoy watching me swim up the coast?
Oh, okay. You're on land right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that bad of a difference, to be honest.
User joined your channel.
Like I said, it's like 9 meters in sea level difference.
Alright, start breaching.
code, you're running off into the sky.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'm at a building right now. I'm breaching.
Yep.
I'm in this building.
Oh, hey, I teleport in front of you. You
Yep.
teleport in front of me.
Alright, good job on PID, not blasting one another.
Or special forces, Jester. Alright, set up
Which
your
type of special?
I was gonna say, that mean we can't put the special in special forces.
User in your channel timed
Alright, let's hold out here until we establish communications with other squads.
Neptune
I got
actual,
shots going
Neptune
from
actual, this
west
is
to
Kraken,
north,
how copy, over?
Like probably 600 meters to the northwest, but unknown source.
Neptune actual, Kraken, we are currently along the western coast of the island just south of the airport, waiting further tasking. What squad would you like us to link up with, over?
Kraken, this is Neptune. I was told by Atlantis Actual was back on frequency. They are already assaulting the airfield, so if you want to coordinate with them, either over 45 or over 60, then do so.
Kraken copies. Which squads are assaulting the airfield, over?
That'll be 1413 and 1 platoon.
Copy that, 14 and 13. Tango Mike, out.
You already got it spotted, too.
Reaver 13, Reaver 13, this is Kraken, how copy, over?
I guess my LR defaulted to one of your guys' frequencies because I was getting
Firebolt 14, Firebolt 14, this is Kraken, how copy, over?
Your ID probably changed.
Yeah, but when I, the backpack...
Kraken, this is Atlantis Actual, frequency 60, how copy?
40...
Atlantis Actual, this is Kraken LR frequency 60, good copy, over?
I was picking up one of your squad.
Kraken, Atlantis Actual, be advised, friendly forces are approaching in from the north, and as far as I'm aware, to the west of the airfield, as we speak, seem to be airborne forces from the 104th to the north. How copy?
Kraken copies all. We are currently to the southeast of the airfield. We are holed up by a lighthouse, and we are waiting further tasking.
Copy, Kraken. Be advised, we're going to need some assistance if you're going to end up pushing your way up north. I believe there are still droids between you and us.
Kraken copies. Request that you notify the platoon elements to watch their crossfire and their backdrop, and we will start assaulting north into the airfield again. Kraken out.
Didn't we just come there?
Yep, so, Del wants us to help with the airfield assault.
I think we should regroup with an actual team instead of assaulting it with 4 people.
They're assaulting from the west and northwest, so they're sort of on the opposite side of the airfield from us.
Oh, okay.
We're still gonna get fucked. Sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, let's go going north again.
Oh, is that a droid?
Is it?
You know, if we just go northwest...
North on bearing 344, there's the top of a droid head.
It's a heavy B1.
344. Oh.
Probably one of the bitches that followed us in the water.
You might not be able to see it from that position code, but you can see the top of his head watching us over the hill.
I can see him with my thermals.
Oh hey, night vision's back.
Just a cautious push.
Seems like the descent got better.
Some people have been disconnected by force.
Does that mean kicked off?
If you die, you get voted off the island.
It might be 1 life off, even though he doesn't intend it to be.
Yeah, and guys, with the friendly squads, I'm sure that you're aware of this, but watch your backdrop. Make sure that you're not shooting at friendlies. Make sure that friendlies aren't shooting at you.
Yep.
We can't really tell them to stop if they're too far and they're shooting at us.
We can just yell at them.
We can also get on 45. The squad leaders should be on that. In fact, that's actually not a bad idea at this point. Here, let me pause.
Yeah, be my mule jester. I don't want to listen to everything.
Firebolt or Reaver on this net?
User joined your channel.
Reaver 1-3 Kraken.
There's contacts up ahead, stop moving.
Firebolt 1. Last call sign, say again. I'm negative contact with any ground forces.
What's their net?
4-5 short range and then 60 LR.
On both, you don't got any communications?
You guys asked for me to RP fish.
I'm working on short range now.
Alright, just sit here and wait.
If I hear Seder or Ash on net, I'm gonna yell at them.
Neptune, did you read my last? Neptune, we are Oscar Mike on your position.
So, copy. And you're referring to RP fish, correct?
I see fire over there.
You know, we can start pushing.
Not until we get communication and that they know we're pushing.
Any Neptune call signs at the airfield, please notify immediately. This is Kraken, over. Seda.
Hit it.
User in your channel. User joined your channel.
Kraken is south of the airfield. Please tell your people and 1-4 and any 104th guys that are with you not to shoot us as we assault. Over.
Hey, firm, I'll let my people know.
Copy that, and remember, we are not an HVT, we are friendlies. Over.
User in your channel.
Go fuck yourself.
Error.
Love you, though.
Love you too.
Bookie, we're gonna start moving.
Alright, they know that we're here.
Friendly forces are already still right there.
We've got 330, so cautious push.
Running on us right now. This is 1-1. I'm gonna take 1-4 headed on that way.
We got more to the northwest at
are you going to the airfield?
I'm giving you free fire. See any contacts, you're open to fire.
Alright, we're gonna run on you. I'm gonna bring one to our contingent.
Just call out the bearing first.
Okay. I got one northeast, 035, moving east.
I'd suggest keeping it in the tree line, not going onto the road.
Oh, there's another one that's going northeast.
1-1 trenches area, RP fish until 1-2 rallies.
Take him out.
Droid front right, yep.
User left your channel.
Further right.
Is there any way I can contact 104 2-1?
Got him crossing behind you.
User joined your channel.
There's still one east.
Copy, we'll keep an eye for him.
Keep the push.
Hit it. If you want to hop on 50 real quick, 50 SR, and communicate with them real quick, you can, and maybe have their PL get on 4-5.
Droid on ping.
Take contact 355. Probably 100 meters out.
We're currently at the.
There was one right there as well.
Towards the middle of the. Middle of the airfield. I'll give you a bearing. 0771.
Take contact 346. It's moving west.
We're getting shot from northeast. At 6.
We're infantry.
Copy. I'm with myself, 1112, and Cerberus platoon are going to be moving around to the northeast side of the airfield, and we're going to be assaulting there. Okay.
There's contacts on the road, 342.
Hey, firm, we're currently running with 104th team.
One one's down. Second one down.
Do we want to cross onto the airfield now? There's a hole in the fence.
No.
That might not be a bad idea.
Another contact north.
Oh, there's a squad coming towards us. Or just one.
I saw contacts north, more in the forest. Shark crossing, move to the buildings. Let's get out of the forest, we can easily get ambushed.
However, that'll cut both ways. I got a vehicle. Unknown vehicle. North up the road.
Yep, visual.
Spider droid still active?
Most likely dead, but unsure. Just keep moving. Go to the warehouse northwest.
Yeah, that looked like an AAT.
There's an AAT southwest moving.
Southwest?
Yeah.
Eyes on it.
Field.
Jester, take it out, or whoever has AT.
I don't have AT on me.
Be advised. Negative
Respawn point is set.
Stand by.
Second vehicle.
Another AAT. Moved in alongside.
Third one coming
Get
down.
in the warehouse, get in the warehouse.
Was it?
God damn it.
User joined your channel.
There you go.
Alright, let's try this.
User left your
Any air
Load your
assets
mag.
this net available for cast tasking, over.
You are clear to engage on those reinforcements.
Thermals were lying to me. Yeah, they were.
Titan, Hitman 3, message over.
Error.
This time.
Are you on station? Over.
In the area, we might be able to.
Affirm, I
Your channel.
Be aware, we've got one time reinsert at the center. Wondering if you can get him dropped in. Over.
Same here.
Currently negative, we have new research point at Airport B.
On one of the AATs in front of us, Jester.
Jester, call in for a cast.
Yeah, I'm
User
working on
joined
it.
your channel.
Roger on last Titan, Hitman 3, out.
Where's that AAT?
User joined your channel.
It's on laser designated.
User joined your channel.
Oh, it just teleported. Never mind.
Left your channel. User left your channel.
Alright, copy.
User joined your channel.
Alright, here's how we're gonna play this. Nobody leave this warehouse. We're gonna mark it with smoke, and then we're gonna reference AATs near it.
Proceeding to...
I see it right now. I see it right now. It's 171 from the doorway I'm looking at.
Can we take up 3 droids that I just dismounted from that one AAT?
Don't shoot. Don't attract attention.
Oh, bombs went off right.
Any air call sign at this time available for cast tasking. This is Kraken coming over.
1-4, read you said I think the pilot sees my laser that he's shooting at the fucking AAT right now.
They got an HMP in the air too.
That may be Orca.
They're not functional, but they're
All
still
aircraft
very much.
advised there are 3 times
What do you want to do
wasteful
with them?
reinsert at the FOB whenever you are available to pass in.
Oh, they're shooting at us from the east through the windows.
Take them out. Understood.
Yeah, I'm hit.
Oh, they're shooting through the damn thing. Let's move. Let's get the fuck out of here.
What way are we pushing?
Move to the secondary warehouse north.
APC, 400 meters, bearing 165.
User left your
I
channel.
think this has thicker walls.
Careful, the building might not be clear.
Yeah, I'm breaching it.
User joined your channel.
Come on, you.
Hit the rooms.
Hey, Pyro, did you start moving it? Yeah.
I guess I'm the lucky one then.
I think it'd be better off. Okay.
Pegasus 1-2, Kraken.
What?
Kraken, this is Pegasus 1-1, be advised, 3 pilots are down at this time due to the gunships that flew in. We're trying to get more up in the air.
Pegasus 1-1, copy. Kraken copies all Tango Mike out.
User left your
We're
channel.
no dice on air support right now. Had HMPs take out a lot of pilots.
We have Cruz as our RTO.
I can still hear him outside.
Get contact with Sato's squad and see where they're at in location.
Copy.
on 6-time hit.
User joined your channel.
Reaver 1-3 Kraken.
Whatever that is.
The game, buddy.
6-time hit more.
User joined your channel.
Reaver 1-3 Kraken, how copy, over?
So on 6 has survived the crash, I don't know.
Orca 1, this is Net Natural, what's your location?
Cruz, you on this net? Over.
Fucking HMPs.
So last
User joined your channel.
I have the AT!
Orca 2 is down, rendezvous with Orca 1.
User joined your channel.
Looking out there, Frosty.
Yeah, me flexing the cheeks.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I'll be back up in the air in a second. I'm gonna bring a full AA set.
Does anyone copy at all, Jester?
I'm trying to get the fucking squads. Any friendly squad in the vicinity of the airfield have comms on this net, over.
1-2 is on northern edge of airfield, go Kraken.
Do you have AT capability at this time and eyes over the south end of the airfield, over?
We have AT capability and he will get eyes on south end, how copy?
You can't get into a line.
Good copy. We have 1 times AT south of the airfield, approximately 200 meters, last spotted 2 minutes ago, and have had other AATs moving around the area. 1 times destroyed, 1 unknown. Over.
Understood. At least 1 AAT active in area to south of airfield. We'll get AT on it very quickly.
Tango Mike out. God bless the fact that Chaos actually listens to his goddamn radio.
What do you say?
He's gonna have his AT guy work on it.
Alright, what about the location of Seda? Or any of them, actually?
Let me get in contact with 1-3.
I just need to know
Seda,
where they are, so
Kraken.
I know we're just clear.
User left your channel. User left your
Where are you guys at?
Joined your channel. User left your channel. User left
We're
your
currently
channel.
in the middle of the
User
airfield,
left
clearing
your
out
channel.
houses
User
for
left your channel. User left your channel.
Kraken copies. We're south by the helipads. We're gonna start pushing north if you're that deep in. Out. Seda says he's in the middle of the airfield.
Alright, let's go. You just clear the whole airfield.
Yeah, it sounds like he's kicking doors. Droid's right? Maybe? Ish?
User joined your channel.
Yeah. There's 153 in like a small little field.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
we got HMP
User
in the
joined
air
your
still.
channel. User joined your channel.
Oh.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
All
User left
air
your
call
channel.
signs. Is there anyone available for reinserts at this point in time?
Okay, now he's down.
we got friendly 104th Airborne.
Level 6 currently negative, I copy.
Let's clear these buildings right next to us, and then we can...
Hey, from...
We need a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this barracks building.
We don't have any more air contacts. I'm gonna take out 1 AT and I'm gonna be available for reset, I copy.
Breaching hallway.
I'll be on you at the ATC.
I'm getting shot out from the barracks.
Whoa! Getting shot out from rear. Or front? Somewhere.
It's in barracks.
Okay, he's dead.
Joined your channel.
Alright, moving.
User joined
Breaching
your
ATC.
Level 6, getting back
The AT
to
cards, and then back again.
pickup inserts.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Holy fuck. Ash, you may need to pilot.
User left your channel.
I don't know where any of the pilots are.
User joined your channel.
And Doc's just DC'd.
User joined your channel.
Oh, I'm on the top right now.
User joined your channel.
Ash, if you wait one, I can check with Dell for you to fly.
I might be dead. Destroyed.
Sticks, Kraken, wanna hear a trick?
Atlantis Actual, this is Sticks, how copy?
Alright, man. Sticks is Atlantis Actual, I frequency 607.
Atlantis Actual, this is Sticks, requesting permission for Firebolt Actual to fly a lap for reinserts, how copy?
Wait, no I don't. Oh, fuck.
I have stuns, stand by. I have stuns.
Alright, TAC droid. Oh, he's
Sticks Atlantis Actual, solid.
Where's
copy.
TAC droid?
Soon enough, I will be calling it off.
User joined your channel.
Say again, Atlantis Actual.
Beans is down.
Shit.
The sticks went to Atlantis actually one.
Where's that tack?
User left your channel.
Copy, where's Beans?
User
Beans
left
down.
your channel. User left.
Yes, where is he?
ATC, where we at?
Okay, I was in the barracks building, still clearing that.
To all call signs and LS frequency 60. Start wrapping up as many droids as you can find on the airfields, and then start calling in for exfil.
Oh wait, no, never mind. The Zeus helped me.
Neptune acknowledges all. We'll relay 645 over.
Did you not have stones?
Copy, Neptune.
No.
It's all good.
Wouldn't let me load him in. So.
Is he still alive?
Man, start wrapping up the objective on the airfield and then calling for exfil.
No, I think Ron
I'm back in.
did it.
Yo, let's go. Pretty good.
Where's that tack?
They were pushing out, so I took them. I mean.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Updating now. We've just pushed.
Oh, Beans is really fucked up.
User left your channel.
Code, I'm gonna need help on this.
Frosty can help you. I need to heal myself.
Copy.
Copy.
I'm bandaging his chest. Start an IV.
The special forces.
Gotcha. I got 1,000 going on.
2122. We've located the special forces team. They've killed the droid command.
User left your channel.
You guys count dog tag?
Yeah, sorry, didn't really have a choice on that one.
Yeah, we didn't. I got the dog tag.
I already tagged with us.
Alright, cool shit. Okay, do you have blood going in or saline?
I got plasma, I believe.
Okay, I'm starting at 500 of blood. Check his pulse, please.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
The settings better than I do. I got 177. You want morphine or no?
Not yet. Check his BP.
Good copy.
We're looking 81 over 500. I'm gonna go for another 500.
Yeah, another 500. And I will check pulse again.
You know what the fuck's going on right now?
He infiltrated it. Found it.
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
So we had to kill.
Alright, heart rate's coming down. He'll be fine.
Thanks.
Alright, boys. We'll see. Keep
Howdy,
down
Red.
there.
Hey, is that lat here to get us out?
Oh, it's gone already. Red, can you switch
Fuck.
please?
User left your
Yeah,
channel.
sit tight, buddy.
User joined your channel.
I did a prelim stitch on
close your chest
Beans.
back up.
Yep, you got everything.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
What?
User joined your channel.
Beans, start talking when you wake up.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
I'm good.
Red,
I locked the view up.
Spectre, is everyone else downstairs?
Oh,
Everybody else is downstairs.
Perfect.
Hey, hey Red.
User joined your channel.
Focus.
Hector
on the
racking up a
goddamn
good tally?
objective. I don't care.
I mean,
Huh?
I've been trying to rack up the
Niner
tallies,
died.
Frosty, but everybody's like Bill Cosby right now.
Alright, Code, we're stable here. We're good to move.
That's a -5 for you.
Get a stitch.
You got a -5?
Do you think we should call in a medevac?
We don't need to. We're just waiting on his BP to raise up, and Del said wrap it up.
Alright,
Sounds like we're
stay
at
around here.
anyway.
Looks like we're wrapping
Yeah,
up
stay around here.
So if there are any.
Yep, copy.
No, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, Beans.
Be advised, we're gonna be wrapping up here. If there are any loose contacts,
what the fuck?
Standby for evac.
What is your status?
Spectre, there's a droid to the south running across.
Was I just stuck in the air?
Any Pegasus call sign this net available for evac, over.
Garrison and
Once you get your TOs
This
on
is Titan. I'm
should wait for evac.
on LZ.
Titan Kraken, are you currently available for an evac on one-time squad plus one-time special forces team?
What, you want everybody on
LZ to get extract an LZ kimber?
This is Titan. I'm ready to pick up people. Yes.
I don't know what
Only we had a
happened. For some
jetpack
reason, my
that's
stun round.
Titan, say again your last. There was someone blocking on the frequency.
No, I
This is Titan. I'm ready to pick up people.
miles away from us.
Titan Kraken, say when ready for good reference.
That's why I shot him. I'm like, alright.
This is Titan. Ready for best.
Grid ref 0800908, and LZ will be marked by smoke. Over.
Affirm. I am side waiting for smoke.
Jester, were you marking the L's?
Right in front of me.
Okay, I'll go get my second squad done here so we can get out.
I need to call
21222,
on that
we're
that's available
pulling out
for
the
tasking.
211.
Need Eva
Alright, copy.
LZ Cooper. How copy over?
Taking 5.
You guys are running north.
Ride's here.
Can't be being caught in 2 ships incoming.
Any aviation on that Stingray 1-2. Need Eva at LZ Cooper. How copy over?
Receive LZ what?
Okay, you there?
That's 1, 2.
Copy that.
Dishing that bad. I can squad it, marker 2-2, yeah? Go pick them up after us.
Use ace interaction to get in, people. It saves yourself a lot of hassle.
Grid ref as follows: 079 break
Where's the
110.
Jester's in.
In the center. Now.
Good copy. Inbound.
God damn, people.
From that at the airfield, you can pick up.
Confirm you got white smoke at LZ Cooper.
Someone take out that threat. 154 over there on the area of the airfield. Start pulling back.
Hey, for me and Muslim right.
Just want to stall security.
Ready?
All in, let's get out. All in, just
wait.
More. Check. Go to the 2-2 marker. We need
one more.
I don't think we can fit.
Yeah, you can. There's space.
There's plenty of space.
Yeah, there's plenty of space. There's 3 more seats in the aircraft. Plus co-pilot.
There's not enough room for your whole squad.
Alright, yeah, dust. That's an entire squad.
No, that's a full squad. It doesn't fit. They can't fit.
Okay, mate.
Brad's gonna have to come back. Brad's gonna have to come back.
No swimmer in there.
That one.
2-2.
We
Lads
just,
was smaller than we
another
thought. You're
lad
gonna need to head to the 2-1 marker. Another lad's in.
Revan, I believe, is still connecting in. He is connected while back.
You guys off, and then I'm gonna fly back again.
Okay. I was certainly interested.
Don't worry, we're taking the main harbor.
Shit, man.
I love your guys' boosters. They're really.
You love what, Brett?
All the special forces guys have papooses.
What's that?
You know the put a baby on when it's on your chest.
It's a scuba.
Yeah, we've all got rebreathers on.
As he usually does.
Nah, it's papooses.
Okay.
Did you guys lose all your babies?
I brought baby to battle.
I brought my child.
Epsilon, do you read?
Echo does not fucking care. Oh god, Red's fucked. People start treating Red's chest.
Who's Brad?
Nice, Red.
Oh!
Red, do we need to start talking to you about clearing the lat?
Oh, shit. Alright guys, let's see how fast we can medic him back up.
Yeah, all these people.
Alright, I've got at least 1.5 liters going into him shortly.
That wasn't very good.
Red, you're gonna be fine. We got you, buddy.
Someone do a pulse and BP check on him.
I'm stitching.
I can come up in a sec. I gotta go say hi to my grandfather. Apparently he's on.
He's got a heart rate at 29.
Continue CPR. Yeah, continue CPR. It's because of CPR that he's got a pulse.
If it's not above 40, then it's probably a CPR.
Yeah, continue CPR. Whoever was doing it.
Now he has no heart
who
rate.
brought the tactical car.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm doing CPR.
User disconnected.
Oh look, we're in the landing zone.
Pilots are generally skilled enough to avoid us.
Hopefully.
If they aren't,
Don't
then
give a fuck. So
there will be problems.
Hey Red, wake up.
Alright, there's enough medics on him.
slap him awake.
Red, quit being a lazy bastard and sleeping on the job. Wake your ass up.
Just need CPR.
Hey, Code, can you do a pulse check?
Alcohol over
Yeah,
him.
I just did.
Give him
Wait,
alcohol.
wait, I have to wait until you're done with CPR.
No, you don't. You just have to be smart enough to realize that it's 30 BPM. Hey, Code, administer 1 epinephrine.
Already got a specter.
Yeah, 30 people just gave him it.
This is why I said specifically Code, administer 1 epinephrine.
Right,
Okay,
his
cut out.
BP is back.
Another legend.
He has a heart rate.
Yeah, BP and
Oh, he's got a heart rate? Sweet.
He does.
Hey, Red, can you talk?
Time to drag him.
He's not up.
Hello?
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Okay, there we go. Clear the LZ.
Where's Frosty? It doesn't count.
I think you had to go talk to somebody.
Alright, just go back to the briefing room.
What the fuck was that?
You okay there, Ash? Is that the port side hangar?
The flames would indicate that it's actually the starboard hangar.
Yeah, it's port side or starboard that exploded.
Yeah, I think it was something in the starboard hangar bay.
Yeah, it's on fire. You can see through the walls.
We get there quick enough, we won't let.
Oh well.
Where's the
That happened last time, and the
Don't
whole
think so
room
now.
was like falling apart.
Major.
Hey, if you saw some of the props in those buildings, I can understand why reducing them so bad.
That's what's curving.
If y'all want, you can line up in ARF line.
Maybe just help me for me at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just
Up to
carrying
you.
Frosty over.
Is Frosty down?
How did he? Oh, I think he had to go do something.
Yeah, he's AFK. I'm carrying him over to the debrief.
This is why you should always carry handcuffs with you.
Hey, Scurvy. He's not. He's fine. He's just
Okay.
able.
Got it.
You're not the first one to say that. Don't worry.
Unlike Red here, who got fucked by the lat when it took off.
Yeah, because Jester can.
Hey, other 104 boys, you're cute. Esther, you're kind of cute, but you're also fugly as shit.
You know it.
I have your friend, by the way.
Trusty.
Your chest was gone.
Hey, stop, Alf. Come line up with me.
Alright, let's line up.
I've been kidnapped.
There you go.
Loading on.
Oh, yes, please.
I was saying hi to my grandpa on Skype.
Should I ping the unit?
That save didn't count. I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna ping an announcement later on tonight.
Squads from the office squads properly.
I just realized I'm facing the wrong way, aren't I?
Squads properly it is.
Yeah.
I stand next to
Properly? Okay.
Listen.
I've already shot in one too.
Then I'm in 1-1.
They're not the squad lead.
Bad teaching.
Can you
I've
been filing his asses before you were a gleam in your father's
Yeah, they didn't have enough space for recon 2-1 and 2-2.
Hey, Chaos, did you ever find that AAT?
Going back.
I have no clue. Just get your ass back in the spot if you're not here already.
I'm sorry.
Chester, is that you?
I know you do.
Yes, I am on 4-2.
Hey, buddy, do you have a copy of my bag? I think I gave it to you. I gave it out to a bunch of people, and I think I gave you one.
Possibly. Talk after op.
What the fuck?
10-4.
Continues to freeze, and by the time I unfroze, it said dead and killed, so I don't really know.
To the right of 2-1, so if you want to start a line there.
That's why I tried to save you, I promise, but I got decent and died.
I saved
Alright,
one
I'll
of
go
the
look for him. You guys just wait here.
I feel like 2-1 just needs a double column at this rate.
Well, the problem is that we've got the core members plus the reserve. We're all here.
Get behind me.
I didn't die.
Which I think calls for a
I didn't take
squad.
one single injury that whole up.
For what?
We need a team photo, but I can't take it because I've got flash.
like 2 or 3 kills.
I think I'm
Hey,
2
Carmine.
kills, but I'm pretty sure they're friendly. It's good to see them.
Hey,
If you guys want your
hey,
kill
how you doing?
Hey, Code.
Yeah, sure.
Code.
Waffle, you smell like fucking waffles, nigga.
Code.
Fucking niner.
Bomb has
Are you there?
I got 2 hunters.
Humiliating.
He can say he's got
I got
a
one.
pass. I got 1 kill, yeah. Did well. He's
Oh
black.
my god, that's why I'm sorry to say
Why-
you
no,
didn't
don't put
officially
me-
do anything.
provided a lot of support.
What do I get, Papa Dan?
Hey, look, he's here and he tries his best.
What are you saying?
Because I had a 15.
Alright, so quiet time.
We had 89 separate people on the server for this op. 90 separate people.
User joined your channel.
And that just goes without like the people that have desynced and...
No, that's everyone who's connected during the operation.
The server was not ready for 90 people. Ever.
I wonder how many.
I don't think it was ready for 50.
And we give it 50 regularly. Also, Code, I'm standing in your spot. I am the leader now.
We just might be out of the doorway.
Oh wait, yeah, that is orange. No.
I would look at 2-1 at full strength.
Wait, why is it orange? It should be there.
Because whoever made the mission file was lazy, added on 2 spots to the left side, and called it done.
What a guy.
Oh, so Del.
Yeah, probably.
Chaos isn't exactly a grown man.
Awesome.
He's just kind of a man.
I would call
Look, there he is.
I see Echo.
Hey, Chaos, that's getting sound clipped.
I'm the young guy.
By the way, thank you for joining us. Hopefully I did well in leading.
Yeah, it was great, man.
That's terrible. I hated it.
Hey, everybody.
You sound like you
Hey, let's
started
lock it up.
smoking at 15.
Lock it up. Go on whispering.
As if you're not on whispering, make sure you're on whispering.
Once the pilots do get here, I have a few things I need to say before I actually do get to the debrief.
I'm sorry for the server not being able to handle 90 people.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
I don't think so.
You're inside his head.
I hope I can remember.
DMs.
Secretive.
Okay.
I'm going to find whoever's behind me in severe pain, and I'm going to give them morphine.
Penis.
Penis?
Penis. I love that sound of wind. Yeah. God damn.
Okay, that's everybody. Firstly, hopefully, everybody can hear me. Yeah? People all the way in the back.
Sound like you're on a
hear
boom
ya.
mic.
Okay.
Letting crew
Very
know we can hear you
quiet.
back here.
Perfect. Okay. I want to say to 796 members, and especially to 104th members as our guests, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that the server was going to shit out that bad. There are a lot of circumstances that could have been avoided to prevent the server from shitting the bed and just not performing very well to begin with. But ultimately, it just couldn't handle anything. It's been pretty problematic, especially as we as a community have been growing exponentially over the last few weeks. And it's been fitting for us, especially for quite some time. There weren't too many issues outside of one small desync issue, and that was over 4 operations ago. But with large numbers that the 104th had, firstly, I want to thank all of you for coming on, because you guys are awesome. For the limited experience that I could have with you guys out in the field, it was great. But I'm sorry that your first experience with the 796 officially ended up having to be a shit show, essentially. It was mostly just a fuckfest to begin with. I'd planned this Tusk and I for a few weeks. Pretty much just resulted in Tusk saying, hey, we don't have a Zeus for this day and this day. Figure why not we go to 796 ops? And I graciously accepted for it. I really wanted to have something hosted up for you guys because I do have respect for the 104th, and the fact that this was the event that ended up resulting out of the work is a fucking disappointment. It's a shame, and again, I'm genuinely sorry about it. To the 796 members here, who expect more from Command Element, who expect more from company, from myself, in terms of performance, preparation, organization, and everything else, that ultimately falls down to me. And I've, for the most part, definitely let you all down. I wanted to provide something that I usually do every Saturday in having an entertaining environment. Something that you can get immersed in the universe and just have fun. But it didn't so much turn out that way this Saturday. And so to all of you that expected more from me, I'm sorry.
User left your channel.
Now, there are a few other things I need to bring up specifically with the server. For context, it is being shared off of one box, a very high performance box, if anything, from Crypto.
User left your channel.
This is a box that I pay half of alongside him that allows us to have numerous slots and other opportunities with it. But at that, of course, obviously it comes with a cost. The cost will not obviously change. It's not a monetary issue. It's a performance issue. I'm going to do testing on my own end tomorrow with Crypto to see if we can get something working with potentially setting up a headless client on the server. That a lot of the performance issues will be pretty much remedied for the most part with specifically AI. As for everything else, the server is obviously going to stay the same theoretically, but you're going to have a lot more performance during operations. Now, armor servers, for those of you that haven't been in large events like this before, I'm sure you realize that they don't like having people above like 64. They just don't handle very well, especially if you don't have a proper headless client or performance inhibitor set up for it. And we don't have that. Not yet, anyway. So I'm going to try to stress test this server for the next week, and hopefully, I know this was technically a fairly bad impression, 104th, but if you guys are still willing, next Saturday, we'd like to be able to attend one of our operations once more.
Fuck yeah, Del. Fucking... we dealt with it on our end when you came over like a year ago, so... had to pay back the favor somehow.
I knew a fuck yeah was coming.
I do appreciate that. And again, I'm genuinely sorry that this was the first experience that the 104th and many of your guys had with the 796, because from the experiences that I had down on the ground with them, and what I'm sure many of my own guys can attest to, you guys were great.
It's not an issue,
brother.
Del.
It means a lot.
There's very little you can do to know if this is going to happen before it actually happens, so don't worry. It was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it for what it was. The fucking shit show that it was, but I do genuinely feel bad for everybody that they had to go through experiences like this. It was funny to witness at first, but then witnessing the actual fucking pain that it was to just slug through, it got worse and worse on my own end and for everybody else. Now, I do want to get to a quick debrief on my end, bring it to quick PTSs, because I know some of you are fairly tired, especially after what you had to go through out in the field. So I want to keep it brief. I want to keep it short. So firstly, squad leaders, it's going to be a little complicated because many people couldn't even get onto the server to begin with due to the TeamSpeak limit. So you can go ahead and just mark up the attendance, and for the people that put in LOAs because they couldn't join in, for the LOA staff, hopefully they were accepted past the limit. Just make sure to mark up the attendance for the people that you do have, and then everyone else essentially for an LOA, unless they didn't put anything in. Now, in practice, ground forces acted on a resounding success. As far as I could tell, you destroyed every objective as needed and had accomplished your task with flying colors. Now, although I did not get deployed originally intended to General Kit Fisto's political quote-unquote meeting room in the capital, I'm sure that my place was much more needed here than over there. With the 796 Star Corps and the 104th Wolfpack pushing on the offensive, the CIS is now acting on full retreat. They're migrating to the southern region of the map now, organizing temporary operating encampments. There is mass amount of activity in that region, potentially even a CIS starship. But for right now, especially after everything that we just went through, I recommend that you guys rest up, because next operation is going to be more of a heavy hitter than anything else. Or at least, that's the attempt. Tusk, do you have anything to bring up with your guys?
I mean, I really got nothing. I think my guys and your guys all did very well today. And overall, I had a lot of fun during the operation. I'm pretty sure all my guys did as well. So thank you for having us, Del.
Glad to have you guys here. What, do you have anything to say for Platoon?
From what I saw in Zone 1, with the exception of the server issues, which obviously we can't really control on the ground, 104th, it was a pleasure to have you guys here. You guys acted very well and performed very well. I hope you enjoyed your time with the exception of the performance issues. 1-1 and 1-2, you guys also took your objectives with ease, even though 1-2 didn't really have any resistance. You guys still did it in a timely manner, and we got all our objectives completed. So good job on there. Long-range communications from the frequencies that I was on. It was very smooth. Our platoon net, we probably had around 15 people on it because we had everyone from both objectives on it, including armored squad leads, platoon leads, then also third 104th and logistics on that. Andel, we had a lot of people on there, and it was a little bit cluttered at times, but overall we got through it. So good job. Hope you guys enjoyed your time here. Thanks for coming.
Doc, I know flying must have been a fucking travesty, but how was it today?
It was okay-ish considering the circumstances. I gotta really thank the 104th pilots for hopping on and saving my ass when my entire roster was practically LOA except for Recon, who came in at the very last second. Overall, I mean, we had a few desync issues where we didn't even see the missile and just got plopped immediately without even any warning. But considering circumstances, we didn't get much tasking in terms of CAS. Got a few, I think.
Close the door.
Again, not much. That's about all I have to say, though. Unless Echo has anything here to add.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Mookie.
Honestly, I still don't know what the fuck happened. I can't fucking comprehend what happened during the op. All I know is that I shot things and I got shot back.
Huh.
But it was still fun.
Okay. Pyro, do you have anything to add?
Oh boy, I have a long list of things. Alright, first things first. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, operation, aside from server issues, yada yada, rubber banding, yada yada yada, it was a pleasure to work with the 104th. They, of course, my squad is kind of a skeleton squad right now, so 104th did most of the work when we were ulting the first jammers, so props to you guys for that, and I really don't have anything else to add.
Okay. Chaos? We can hear every single fucking click of your keyboard, but we can't hear you speak.
It's because I was both on whispering and had myself muted and the button didn't register, so my bad.
Good job.
Shut up. We went through both objectives completely fine. Nothing in the first one. Second one, just a bunch of dead bodies. Two things of note. Death Watch symbol marked on the turbo tank. And there were Most of my guys didn't find any dog tags on any of the clones. I was only able to find a dog tag on 2 of them. Every other one had it pulled by somebody else.
And that was me. Yeah, I'll take credit for those tags. Yeah, I already got them. Don't worry.
Oh, so you just fucking ran through randomly?
Not randomly. The 104th dropped off at the landing zone to the west at War Dog, and we went through the entire Republic outpost before you guys ended up leaving your investigate marker. So we pretty much went through that entire town, and I grabbed all the tags that I could before we moved on.
Yeah,
But
that would have been nice to know.
I thought I called it over short range, but my TeamSpeak also did crash at some point, and I didn't realize. So
I think
that might have been that.
TeamSpeak might have fucked us over on that one. Otherwise, we would have hauled ass there a lot quicker and just, it's like, oh, it's already clear. Let's just hold up and call for fucking logistics. Instead, we cleared the whole thing.
Yeah. I believe I transferred that message over to Neptune, but I'm not too sure if that got sent through.
It didn't.
Okay, well, that's my bad.
That's good.
I didn't realize TeamSpeak was dick, but it did eventually crash. I just didn't know when. Seda, do you have anything to add? You really need to learn when to get off whispering.
Hello. Alright. You hear me?
Yes.
Alright. Nothing to add on Chaos side. We did our own objectives. We got through through the jammer, and of course Alpha and Operation Siren are currently on our own. Nothing too bad. Besides the, of course, server eliminating almost 1-3, but we got through everything just correctly. Oh. Okay.
Thought you had more to add, but okay. And Ash.
Just a quick overview. 1-4 landed with Orca 1 in between both scout positions for some godforsaken reason. We immediately got fired upon by an AAT, so 1-4 decided to head up to the rocks around it. We took out most of the hostiles in the area, took out an AAT. Had a good old time there at the jammer position to the south. Some desync issues led to us not finding the jammer as soon as we possibly wanted, but we eventually found it, shut it off. We were good to go there. After that, we rolled down. Objective Alpha was already being taken out by the 104th and you, from what I understood on the radio. So my little team decided to roll down onto the airbase, where we watched Orca just devastate all of the hard targets, which was beautiful to watch. After that, I tried calling to you about the MTTs, ran over to Mookie after failing to find Seda's then dead RTO. Tried talking to Mookie, and then remembered why I shouldn't ever stand next to Mookie, which is I got blown the fuck up by an HMP. Again. This is the second time, and I'm not gonna make it a third time. So, I mean, aside from that, everyone performed about as well as they could. We did have a couple of casualties because, you know, the whole fuckery of the situation, but aside from that, it was a good operation.
Alright. There were a lot of issues. The operation was planned for quite some time, organizing it and setting it up, and then realizing that fucking 104th expecting, you know, maybe 15, 20 guys, as I was told, to then getting 2 fucking platoons, you know, kind of threw a wrench in my plans, so, it wasn't exactly expected, but, that's my fault for not organizing that appropriately and fucking that all up, so, again, I do apologize for that. I'm glad that for those of you that were able to experience it, you at least did have some semblance of fun with it. At least just even in the terms of just how large of scale it was for an operation. But there is one more thing, hopefully to relieve some of this sour mood that we're all in right now. We can at least get maybe one good thing out of this night. So, as I normally do, will the following trooper please come forward as she hears her name and rank called? EST 6725, Chaotic. You almost didn't make it to this event, and I was almost happy about that. because Angel a week earlier had told me to make sure to promote you on a day that you were not here.
He told me about that.
Oh, I'm not at all fucking surprised. So of course you tried your hardest to get onto the server. And then of course you did when we were Index, so that's fucking unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh, regardless, you've done a lot of work in terms of even just the art. You, as a person... God
damn
it. Okay.
I can't
No.
help it. My dog's excited that Chaos getting promoted.
You could be on Whisper.
We got too many bitches, but... No. Anyways, you've shown to be extremely persistent in attaining a leadership position in both your time here and Vanguard and even in Reaver. You've shown a lot of potential and promise as a leader, but just as most leaders do, of course, and I'm sure you understand this as well, you will need more experience to assist you in your journey. Now, I'm assuming you wish to go Lance Corporal, correct?
Hell yeah, Chief.
That's what I figured. If that's the case, I figure placing you in a team leading position would give you the best opportunity to become a leader, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that after already speaking with Seda and Ash regarding this little decision here, that you'd want the fire team position for Team Bravo in 1-4, yes?
Hell yeah.
Ash?
Look at the E-girl, boys!
User joined your channel.
But one of the two. We couldn't have both in one squad.
Unfortunately.
Well, Chaotic. Congratulations on your promotion to Lance Corporal, and for your position change to Fire
Thank you
Team
so much.
Bravo in Neptune 1-4. You've earned it. Please turn to face your brothers. Troopers, salute.
Nice dick.
Wait, do I salute?
Are we sure this is a man?
Of course it's a man. There's no women on the internet, you silly.
Just-
I was about to say until she proves otherwise, she's a
I
man.
love you guys, by the way. Thank you
Don't
so
lie.
much for having me in the unit.
Stop fucking lying.
Shut up.
Do I walk?
Almost
Do I
sounds
walk
like
back
she's
now? Or...
Oh, do we
Get
get
out of my
so
face.
Grandma too soon?
Get out of my face.
Just because you're a woman doesn't mean I'm not going to call you a hoe, by the way.
Alright. You also walked back to the wrong spot.
No, I reckon you got time.
Wait, fuck you guys. Let's do this. Hell yeah. Better squad.
Jesus fuck.
Just because you're a woman here doesn't mean I'm going to tell you to stop being a bitch or crying.
Anywho.
Do you expect me to jump
Anywho.
this shit out?
Seda, I've got a shitpost on Chaotic. What frequency is she on?
Congratulations again on your promotion.
You didn't
For
say
some of you,
anything.
there actually may be a few promotions in the next operation, so that's another thing to look toward. Again, I want to thank the 104th for coming on tonight, especially with all the shittiness that ended up occurring tonight. I'm glad that you ended up getting at least some semblance of fun.
Dog,
I
swear to
will bring this to...
Christ.
I will kill you. I'm gonna bring this to quick PTSs. If it's a story or anything like that, don't bother. Just anything that's relevant or anything that actually does matter. Because I do know that some of us want to leave.
I hate
Voodoo.
you. I hate you. You are my least favorite duckling, and I want you to know this.
What? What? Voodoo?
Hi. Hello.
Okay.
Have an aneurysm?
Voodoo, we all heard that.
Is that it? Is that literally it?
Oh, wait, oh.
Did you
Fuck.
just threaten somebody?
Jester.
Yeah, go ahead, I don't remember.
Yeah, I have one quick thing specifically with regards to the short-range platoon net. Squad leaders, please listen for your squad name. I shit you not, Seda. I called Reaver13, no one answered, and then I asked for you by name, and you were like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, that.
So yeah, just listen for your squad name as well as your own.
Bro, are you like a fucking Tuscan Raider or something?
That was Ash.
Preacher.
This like...
Can't hear you.
I had fun today. I know I've been absent a lot due to my National Guard unit being activated to the COVID, but I had fun today, and it's like my first time attending in a while. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
You actually,
your third
you
op
actually
and 12
acted to
mandatory
fill
events.
a full position for the squad. Stingray almost had full attendance today. That's pretty solid. Guard.
This is like regarding the server, but when I was like carrying injured people, like sometimes they would just like disappear, and we could not find them. I believe they like went onto the map or something, and then they eventually died.
What?
Well, I don't know, but like whenever I carried someone, when they were like down and like walked through, it was like a doorway or something, they would like disappear under the map.
That's called desync.
And that might be due to some desync. You were carrying them or dragging them?
Carrying.
Okay, did you allow for the animation to show that you were carrying them first before you started moving?
Yes, they were on my shoulders.
Okay. That could just be chalked up to desyncing. They also could have died at that moment anyways, so they would drop from your arms if they did die. And I think the desync would allow for it to be a late reaction from the server to say that they were killed. Are there any further PTSs?
Yeah, Voodoo, you were the one looking for the loadout, right?
Under normal circumstances, I
need the base loadout. I'm gonna.
Okay. Under normal circumstances, I would say that
you fucked up.
Do a screenshot, but it's gonna be way too fucking messy. Way too fucking messy, so we're not even gonna bother with that, unfortunately.
Take a picture of the TS.
I'm gonna check something real quick. Stay around.
Oh,
sorry.
What was that?
I'm gonna check something real quick because my kits are missing, so I'm gonna see if I can't get them another way.
The 104th for coming in.
Copy.
As far as I could tell, you guys were a blast to work alongside. Just to even experience the ground combat with you guys, definitely a nice change of pace. Give me one moment.
Also, fuck you, Chaos. I'm still yours.
Let me just... Okay. Alright, you're all dismissed. Again, thank you for 104th coming on.
1-1 through 1-4. You guys want to do post
Okay, well he just fucked off on our AAR, so follow me.
Promotions, their own debrief.
We're following Chaos.
The debrief channel.
Jester Code, I don't know if you guys
Yeah, just stick around. I'll DM you about the
next week.
Hey, if you want to sit in for the after op for ARF's debrief, feel free to join us.
We have to go to our own debrief, I'm afraid. But
oh yeah, have fun then.
From 1-2, not moving up. You guys have a good time.
Yeah, see you around. Feel free to come back at any time.
Nova, please run. Definitely, man, it was great.
Right, let me just scramble my radio here real quick.
Yep. Is Code here?
In theory, he is still here.